Okay, here we go with a complex fraction. We're trying to simplify. It's complex because we can see we've got fractions within fractions. First step is to try to change it from a complex fraction to a regular fraction. So you look at all the denominators. In this case, we've only got a t and a t squared. And we multiply the top and the bottom by the common denominator of all those denominators. So the common denominator of t and t squared is t squared. Remember, you take the highest degree. So t to the first, t to the second, we would want t squared. So we're going to multiply the top by t squared. That t squared gets distributed to both terms on top. So I'm going to have 1 times t squared. Let's see, this t squared, I'm going to write it over 1. It just makes it look a little bit better. On the bottom, I need to distribute the t squared as well. So multiply the 1 times t squared. And likewise, I'm going to write this one, though, as a fraction. Makes it look a lot better. Notice I've got a lot of white space there. That helps. So let's see what divides out first. On top. That t is going to divide out, and I'm going to end up with just 1t. And then on the bottom, the t squareds drop out. So now I no longer have a complex fraction. On top, I've got 1 times t squared is t squared. And then plus, looks like 4t left. And then on the bottom, t squared. And then the t squared's dropped out, so just minus 16. Last thing I want to do is to try to see if that simplifies. Don't be tempted to cross out those t squareds. However, these are glued together. There's plus and minus terms there, so those are binomials. I can, though, out of the top factor out a t. And if I do that, I'm left with t plus 4. On the bottom, I can't take anything out, but you should recognize that as the difference of two squares. So that's going to factor into t plus 4 times t minus 4. And bingo! We've got a binomial of t plus 4 on top and t plus 4 on the bottom, so those can cross out. And so my final answer would be t over t minus 4. Again, don't be tempted to cross the t's out on the bottom there. That's a binomial. So that would be the final answer. They're having me enter my numerator and denominator separately. You don't have to put parentheses around the denominator. You can if you want to. That's it.